Matija, great to see you. How does it feel to be a Stoke City player?
Yeah, it feels great. I'm really happy to be here. I'm looking forward to playing for Stoke and helping the team and getting started.
Why did this move feel like the right one for you?
Well, obviously Stoke's a big club. It's a massive opportunity for me to showcase what I can do and to get that little bit more experience. And I just want to play football. I had an injury last season, and this is my chance to really push on and show everyone what I'm made of. Often
goalkeepers can be either really good shot stoppers, really good in the air, really good at commanding their area. In your own words, what's your best attribute?
I'd like to say I'm pretty complete, but if there was one thing that would to stand out, I'm very vocal and commanding on the pitch, so that would be my best attribute. I try and help everyone around me to become better and just help them.
So do we need to warn the centre-halves that you're just going to be at them all game?
In a constructive way.
Yeah. Which is how we like it.
Yeah, exactly.
You've played for some massive clubs, Anderlecht, Villa, Wolves of course. What have you made of the facilities here at Stoke City? We've pulled out all the stops, as you can see.
Yeah, really good, really good. I visited the training ground and the stadium, and I'm looking forward to being part of it and using the facilities.
And of course, playing in front of a mighty Stoke City faithful, they will want to know, are you fresh? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go.
Talk me through this one. Your journey in football is an interesting one. Born in Grimsby, raised in Belgium, and an international for Montenegro. Talk me through that journey. How does that come about?
Well, we moved about a little bit. Born in Grimsby, then was in London, and moved over to Belgium, and went on a trial to Anderlecht at the age of 7. And did all my youth there until 18, and I had another trial at Aston Villa, and that's where my career in England started. And I had a few loans, and from Aston Villa went to Wolves, and it's taken me here. So it's been a good journey. Lots of ups and downs, but it's character building, and this is just another step in my journey.
I was going to say, how does that impact, I guess, the person that you have now become as a young player? If you're bouncing around place to place, you don't really know where you're going to be tomorrow, let alone the day after. You're also well aware there's a lot of hard work still to come, but while trying to enjoy it, I guess, at the same time. Is that difficult to manage?
I'm kind of used to it. Like I said, I've travelled a little bit, so I think I'm quite adaptable to different situations and scenarios, and every situation is an opportunity to learn. So be it going on loan, be it challenging or being a number one, I'm always trying to improve myself and better myself. So that's just how I see every step in life or in football.
A footballer's journey is never something you achieve alone. A lot of hard work, of course, goes into it on your part, but I guess you owe a lot to your family, therefore, because mums and dads, they take you everywhere, they're driving up and down the country. How much do you owe to your kind of support network?
Yeah, definitely. I owe a lot to my family, friends, and my girlfriend as well, who they're all there supporting me and have supported me since day one. So, I owe a lot to them, and everything I do here is for them as well, not just for myself. So, I want to make them proud.
You're an interesting character off the pitch as well. I believe Andy Marshall once said, one of your old coaches at Aston Villa, that you're very methodical in everything that you do. You also speak a couple of languages as well. Talk to us about the kind of person you are away from the football pitch.
I think methodical is the right way to put it. I'm just someone who likes to have a structure to my everyday routine. So be it coming in and getting in the gym or before training, I'll try and get into good habits, and so that's probably what I'm like in terms of a character. I'm pretty normal, I guess. I'm easygoing. I'll speak to anyone. Like you said, I speak a few languages, so I get along with everyone as well. So
as you mentioned, you came through Anderlecht. Yeah. You were part of that youth team with Yuri Tillemans, Dennis Pratt. I think Alexander Mitrovic was there in the first team at the time. Yeah. What was that period like as a young player to come through?
Yeah, it was great. Like you said, there's a lot of players that have come through Anderlecht and that generation that are now actually playing in the Premier League at a really high level. You know, I really enjoyed my time there, and that's always going to stick with me. And my twin brother was there with me in that setup. So, you know, we've never forgotten about where we've come from, and so that was really good. And to see all the other players that we were there with doing well is really good as well.
You eventually would move to Villa, 4 loans, then another move and back out on loan. How important, I guess, is it for young players to get out and experience first team football?
Yeah, I think it's important. I was quite reluctant to take that step of a loan. I thought I could jump straight into the first team, but I quickly learned that it's not how it works. You need a bit of work experience to then be suited for the job. So I had to kind of swallow my pride a little bit, and I had my first loan at Wigan. I didn't get the game time that I wanted, but I quickly learned that I needed to play games and I needed to kind of learn my trade, and so that's what I've done, and it's built my character. It's made me who I am today, and you know, it's all about the journey. So you know, I have no regrets in terms of where I've been, what I've done, and the different adversity that I've faced. So you know, I've really enjoyed my journey, and this is another step for me, and I want to really do well.
Is there a goalkeeper that you've based your style upon, or one that you've perhaps looked up to during your time? When I was a kid, I really liked Casillas, but I think I've just tried to be as complete as possible and try and use every club that a goalkeeper should have, or work on every club that a goalkeeper should have. So you know. Be it distribution, be it tactical knowledge, be it my reflexes and shot stopping. So I've just tried, as every goalkeeper should, just try to improve on every aspect of their goalkeeping. And we've had, of course, a long list of successful goalkeepers, even back to the days of the great Gordon Banks, the likes of Asmir Begovic, Tommy Sorensen, Jack Butland. Is that, I guess, another reason that this seemed like a really good fit for you, the history of improving players between the sticks?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's when you have that kind of CV at a club of goalkeepers, you know, you want nothing but to be there and embrace that challenge of backing that up. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
You spent last season, or the back end of last season, on loan at Birmingham City. You actually won Supporters Player of the Season award. I think you kept 10 clean sheets in 23 games or something like that in just the second half of the season. No pressure, but is that the aim to repeat that and emulate that here?
Yeah, I mean, I love to keep clean sheets, as every keeper does, and I think every team does. But I'm just going to take it game by game and just focus game by game, and that's the best way to do it. So yeah, I'm going to train with the lads hopefully on Friday, and just get myself settled down into the team, and get to work and hopefully get that clean sheet against Luton.
And I guess seeing the names that could be playing in front of you, the likes of Ben Wilmot, Phil Jagielka, the list goes on, I guess that fills you with confidence that you can go on and achieve exactly that.
Yeah, you know, when you've got that kind of experience and the characters in the team, and you get a good team spirit going, then you know, anything's possible. You can get a good run of games going. So hopefully that's what we'll do.
Very quickly, talk to me about the international scene. Under 17s for Montenegro, right the way through now to the senior men's side. What's that moment like for you and your family when you finally make that full debut?
Yeah, it was a proud moment. It was really, I don't know how to, it was heartwarming, I think. Just going from under 17s all the way through to the first team, and my family being there is really good, and the only thing missing is my brother joining me. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will happen in the future.
Fingers crossed. Well, one thing that we can't wait to see is you in a Stoke City shirt. Is there a message that you have for the Potters fans?
Yeah, can't wait to get started, and come on, let's go. Let's get that first game against Luton. Let's get that win.
Top man, Matija, thank you very much. I wish you all the best.
Cheers, thank you.